The sales professional not only takes advantage of great sales training techniques from Sales Octane, but they also take advantage of the psychology of selling. What I want to cover right now is point number 4 of the psychology of selling, and that is how your customers receive information from you. Customers are watching you, they're watching your visuals, they're listening to your vocal inflection, and of course they're listening to the words you say. Interestingly enough, Albert Mehrabian did a study many years ago, and what he found is that over 55% of what a person takes away from a conversation comes from the visual cues. 38% comes from the vocal inflection, their vocal cues, and only 7% comes from the actual words that are being said. Now, you can argue about the percentages being off 1 or 2 or 3%, but the bottom line is visual trumps vocal and vocal trumps words. So one of the things that the sales professional is acutely aware of is how they look and how they present themselves visually is absolutely key. Next is, what if you do most of your work over the phone, or even some of your work over the phone, making outbound prospecting calls? Whether you're in inside sales or if you are in outside sales but you use the phone, we need to remember that when you're on the phone, visual is gone. Now, when you take 55% out of that calculation, that automatically doubles the other two, meaning that vocal inflection is over 80% of what your customer hears or pulls away from those voicemail messages or your phone-to-phone calls. So one of the things we need to be aware of is, how do we modify our voice to sound better? Well, let me give you a couple of cues on that.